Alright, so this situation is actually a bit new. It's been going on for about a month now, and since I was involved in the whole thing, I feel like I need to make a video on this situation. Hello, MC here, and today we're talking about someone by the name of lovelylauren20, who also goes by many other names, but here we'll just call them Lauren. So basically, what happened in this situation is someone on DeviantArt, known as Erdenoia, I hope I'm saying that right, had been making a continuation of the comic series Springtrap and Delia. This was basically a non-canon sequel that Quinn, the creator of Springtrap and Delia, had given permission for Erdenoia to make, called Abience. After a few pages of the series, a friend of Erdenoia's decided to make a comic dub for the series on YouTube. His name was Pete. After a few more pages of Abience, someone came to Erdenoia in notes. This person was Lauren. Lauren started to harass Erdenoia by telling her to, what ranged from, redo the comic entirely due to the style not being exactly like Quinn's, to deactivate her account and delete the comic, to straight up death threats. Erdenoia mentioned to our watchers that someone had been harassing her. Lauren had even made a journal on their first account, quote-unquote, explaining why Erdenoia shouldn't be on DeviantArt and shouldn't make her fan comic. Luckily, while I was writing my own journal on Lauren, which is now deleted, I managed to get a screenshot of the journal that Lauren made. At this point, Erdenoia and Quinn were pretty good friends, mostly chatting in private Discord. Sometimes Erdenoia would share screenshots, which is how I knew it was Discord. When Quinn heard about Lauren, who said they had known Quinn and was only defending her from Erdenoia, Quinn said she hadn't even known who Lauren was until then, which was confirmed. When Pete got more attached to his girlfriend, Emmy, Quinn and Erdenoia became closer friends. Quinn even made her own cover for Abience, which boosted the popularity of the comic. Lauren deactivated her account after a little while of harassing, and then Erdenoia made a little explanation of what happened, being a little simplified but still effective. We all kind of thought the drama was over at this point. Unfortunately, it was only the beginning. After a little while longer, more notes and harassment campaigns were sent to Erdenoia. A small group of people formed, including me, who were trying to defend Erdenoia from the barrage of harassment. After a little bit, Erdenoia brought the group together into a private chat. I will not link the chat due to Erdenoia wanting to keep it private, so please do not ask. Sometimes random people involved with the drama would get notes from random Lauren accounts, some ranging from lovelylauren100, lovelylauren20, 21, 22, etc. The only account that really stayed up was lovelylauren20 though. I just want to note quickly, this is not Lovely Lauren Arts. She is a completely different person, not at all involved with the drama. She has gotten some hate for doing nothing, so please don't assume it's her. Notes from Lauren were usually either binary, which is ones and zeros, or just complete nonsense. We tried to translate them, but the only thing that came out was, "This isn't over, watch your back," ironically in a note labeled Final Communication. What we mostly did was try to figure out certain puzzles that Lauren threw at us. One infamous puzzle was the May 17th, another being 160 centimeters, another being May 28th. We put the pieces together that 160 centimeters was 5 feet 3 inches tall in height, and May 17th was a birthday. We couldn't figure out what May 28th was, though it may have come later. After a little longer, we had gotten notes from Lauren with gibberish, which translated to a link, and a schedule at the end saying, "Be there." The link led to a channel named lovelylauren20. Over 12 videos played on the channel over the course of 2 days, and luckily I had managed to get some of those videos. I will play them here, but be warned, some of them are loud, so if you want to skip, I'll leave a timestamp on screen.
Hello everyone, this is Lauren speaking. I would like to ask you all a question. Did you really think I wouldn't figure it out? That I wouldn't realize you ordered a private group chat made specifically for the purpose of harassing me? How else would you know about my new account? Pathetic. I'm smiling. You can't stop me because I am doing what is right. I'm smiling.
After all the videos had premiered, which had a very long wait in between them, the channel was deleted. We thought the whole thing was over then, but once again, we were wrong. We made some theories on who the person could have been. One of our suspects was Pete, another was Emmy, and some were even members of our private group. We didn't really have enough evidence on who it could have been yet, so we just kind of put that on the side for the time being. Erdenoia mostly wanted us to ignore Lauren. We got into this infinite loop where we said we would ignore Lauren, then the next day Lauren would make a new video and we would have to watch it. Finally, we made a plan for only one person to watch the videos, only to be changed to a movie night. We figured that giving Lauren attention wouldn't help, but we also argued that she had almost no popularity at all, and that no one would even see the videos and stuff. At that point, we just kind of agreed to limit the attention, but still look for any personal information they may have snuck in their videos. A few people even reported Lauren to the police and IC3, which is to be determined at some point. Also, during that time, we made some memes and messed around in the chat, the most famous meme being "Don't," which was a note that someone had gotten from Lauren. Just thought I'd share that because I thought it was pretty funny. After another day, another channel was made called The Lovely Lauren, which I had gotten through a note with another schedule, with the profile picture being taken from Lovely Lauren Arts, I guess for deception or something. There were 4 more videos here. I decided to miss the last three, so I don't exactly have recordings of any of them actually. Though the group came through and downloaded some of the videos, so I'll play what I have as well. I did become kinda absent from Discord at this point, so beyond this point will be my brief understanding of the videos. The last video was on how Lauren was telling Erdenoia that if she didn't cancel the comic series by May 17th, she would face serious consequences. The next day, one member had gotten a note from lovelylauren20 on DeviantArt. This note is what surprised everyone the most. All it said was, Pete. Erdenoia said she always had a feeling it was Pete, since apparently he had known more about her than anyone else, even Quinn. An apology was made on the account, which received lots of backlash from the people involved in the drama. I will put this in the description if you wish to read it. What hammered the nail into the coffin was when Pete had deleted all the Abiant's comic dubs and deactivated both his DeviantArt and YouTube channel. For a while I thought it was Emmy, his girlfriend, but apparently I was wrong. We will see what happens to Pete, if it is him, but for now we aren't sure. I'll probably make an update video if anything happens. For the last part of this video, I will be reading an official document made about Lauren, as well as featuring the screenshots. You can find these linked in the description if you wish to read it yourself. Lauren's document. This is the document for all the stuff Lauren has done, and if needed, you can use this to report to the FBI/cops. So before I show you evidence, I want to explain how this all started. So basically, there are these two amazing artists on DeviantArt named Erdenoia and Quinn, or however you say that. I just say Gra. Anyway, Erdenoia started to get harassed by the person. The person was sending her death threats, telling her to kill herself, etc. Lauren tried to say that she used to be friends with Quinn, but Quinn herself said that she was never friends with her. Then, when some people tried to stand up for Erdenoia, they would get harassed by lovelylauren20. Fortunately, I actually hadn't gotten any harassment. Apparently other people did, though. Lauren would make new accounts if her other ones got deactivated. She would send hateful notes to Erdenoia and Quinn. Then eventually, there was a whole group of people she harassed. If the usernames are needed, let me know. She started making YouTube videos as well, saying weird stuff and etc. Here is screenshot evidence, which I will feature. This picture is of the Twin Towers used in Lauren's first season. We kinda joked about it being like a Netflix show. If there is any other proof that needs to be added, we will just put it below the screenshot above this text. All evidence that we acquire from Lauren will be put here. Do not joke around with this document. Lauren has been threatening us for about a month. She tried to make us do a bunch of codes, like for example she made me try to decode this one that she sent us. A bunch of gibberish, 160 centimeters, and 0517. In the code, she told us not to forget about May 17th. She also told me, directly to me, which is whoever wrote this document, to find someone who is 5'3". I haven't converted all the code, and I will not convert the code. Anyways, I made this video for the purpose of sharing the story of lovelylauren20. I don't know if you want to make something on this yourself, like a video or a journal on DeviantArt or whatever. Since the drama seems to be pretty much over at this point, I don't really see it worth it, but whatever. Thanks for watching, and if anyone like this ever comes to harass you, or someone you know in any way, please tell people. Don't keep it silent. There are people who can help you, and can even report it to the proper authorities if necessary. It doesn't have to be someone popular, it could just be your parents, your family members, anyone like that. Just let them know, and they can do something about it. Anyways, I'll see you later. Goodbye.